Welcome to the decoding of a 4-wheel combination padlock made by LOCKWOOD. This lock was sent to me by Don'z Lockz, so buddy, thank you very much for this wonderful lock. And if you don't know, LOCKWOOD is an Australian lock company owned by Asa Abloy. This is a very nice lock. You can see the surface, the finish, it's just perfect. And it's a very fun toy to play with. Yeah, in this video I want to show you how to quickly and reliably decode this lock, so open it up without knowing the combination in advance. And I'm going to show you that because first of all it's great fun, and second I want to make you aware that these locks are not really secure. So every combination lock that is built on a mechanism like that is most of the time very easy to get open. So don't lock something up which is valuable for you. So I changed the combination and I show you my method to get it open, and after that I will explain to you why this method works so nicely. And for explanation I have another lock that I took apart and where I can explain the mechanism and the parts in detail. So now the lock is locked up and the combination is, I don't know the combination, and the wheels are shuffled. So to get this lock decoded, you first have to pull in the shackle and find the gates on the wheels. So we have gates on every second number and only one true gate. The other gates are so-called false gates. They are not wide enough so that the teeth of the shackle would go through. And first step is to get all the wheels in a gate, no matter if true or false. So I pull on the shackle, just move the wheels until I feel a click. And so here we go. All the wheels are in a gate and the lock is not open, so that means we have false gates. And now we have two types of resistance on the wheels when you pull on the shackle and when you turn the wheel. One type of resistance is from just pulling the shackle out and squeezing the inner wheels together, and the other type of feedback is from scratching the tooth of the surface of the lock body, and that's the feedback we want to analyze. And the first type of resistance from the wheels being pushed together differs from wheel to wheel, so it is the strongest here on the last wheel and the weakest on the first wheel. So that's why we start on the first wheel, where we have the least amount of disturbing resistance, and we can focus on the type of resistance or feedback we get from the tooth of the inner wheel scratching along the lock body. So pull out the shackle and test the wheel. There's quite a lot of play. Maybe we are already in a true gate. I turn it by 2 numbers and try again. So you can see it has now changed. It's much less play. I go around one full circle and try to analyze all the possibilities. And at 0 we have the most play, and so I believe 0 is the right number. Okay, I continue with the second wheel. That's again at the right number. I leave it like this. The third is very hard to turn, so it's probably not the right number. I turn it by 2. Still very stiff. 2, still very stiff. 0. That's pretty good. So let's see if this goes any better. 8, no. 6, no. Just make sure the others are still at the right number. 4, 2, 0. Yeah, 0 is good. And now it's just a matter of try and error. Turn it by 2 numbers and no, it's not open. I thought it was open. 4, and it's open. Yeah, that's very easy and reliable to get the lock decoded with this method. Yeah, to summarize again, just pull on the shackle, turn all the wheels back and forth until you feel a stop, so then you have caused all wheels to be in a gate, no matter if true or false. Then start with the first wheel, try to feel the feedback, go by 2 numbers every time, and choose that number that gives you the most play, that shows the most play. Continue until you're done and your lock will open in no time. Great fun, and yeah, very easy actually. So why does this work, or how does this look like? So when we have a look at a lock like this, and it's pretty similar, I believe, to what is inside this lock, we have the lock body with a chamber, and you can see the cutouts here. One is a very big cutout. That's the true gate, where the teeth of the inner wheels need to go through, and you can also see the little cutouts here, which are the false gates, and these are the stops of the wheels, but it's not deeply enough so that the teeth would go through. So, and here is the bolt with the inner wheels, and now when you pull on the bolt, you cause these inner wheels, and here are the teeth, by the way, you cause these inner wheels to be pushed together, and of course you get resistance. You get resistance from just pushing them together, and that's kind of a feedback that doesn't give us any information. So this is the disturbing type of resistance or feedback. But what we want to feel is the teeth scratching along this surface here. And because of the wheels in between being pushed against the surface here, I believe that's the reason why the first wheel has the least amount of this disturbing feedback in the beginning. So it suffers the least from being pushed together, because some of the force is already taken away from the other teeth being pushed against the surface here. So that's the reason, I believe, why we have to start at the first wheel, and it's very obvious that the first wheel gives the best true feedback, and then we can continue until the last wheel. And I think this method actually works on all type of locks of this kind with false gates. And as I said, it's very reliable, very easy, and yeah, pretty good fun to play with this lock and to apply this method. Yeah, so Don'z Lockz, thank you very much again for sending this wonderful lock, this wonderful toy to me, and everybody else. Thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and decoding. Cheers and bye bye.